right, guys, here we are again for another planetary update here. We're going to be speaking about Pluto retrograde 2019 here, guys. All right, so Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn on April 24th, 2019 until October 2nd, 2019. It goes station retrograde at 23 degrees and 9 minutes in Capricorn. And it goes station direct at 20 degrees and 38 minutes in Capricorn. Also, guys, with it going retrograde in Capricorn, it's also going retrograde in the nakshatra Shravana. So Shravana here is ruled by the moon. And we can call this here, guys, the power of providing connection. So, guys, regarding Pluto retrograde in Capricorn and in the nakshatra Shravana, what all this means here is basically, guys, I'm feeling and I'm picking up psychically that this particular Pluto retrograde, we're going to experience as a collective, situations when things just come to a dead end for us, or like a halt, and when we're then forced to kind of listen to the other person, places, or things side, or just listen for advice, period. When we realize and recognize that we really don't know what we're doing at times, even though we may think that we are or that we do. I'm also picking up here too that during this time we may overhear the words and or the intentions of our enemies and our adversaries during this time. Here I think that the subconscious is going to speak volumes here. We're also going to catch like others and as well as ourselves in lies and in deception. You know what I mean? Like we're really going to we're going to hear it, we're going to see it, we're going to feel it. Also, I'm getting here too that any type of money that may be kind of earned or lending, we're really going to see, and the true manifestation of it is going to be revealed, like the true intention of what are we using this money for. And also, guys, the little analogy comes up that reminds me, it's here. It's a wise man learns from his mistakes, but a wiser man learns from other people's mistakes. Let's keep that in mind during this time, guys. And also, very interesting, this came through just right now too. You may realize too what you won't do for love, regarding like self-destruction even for love. I feel like we're going to experience this as a collective, guys. So let's just talk about the nakshatra Shravana in itself. So, guys, here we're called to actually listen and to not just hear what's being presented. It's really to understand that which is being presented. Therefore, learning to listen with all of our senses. Here I feel like we learn to grow through attentive listening. This is where like right understanding comes from right attention, where it's like learning right attention. What this does is it helps us in turn to properly counsel those individuals that we are providing advice to. Here it's to educate ourselves and others through active or right listening or right attention. And this is where we can see cooperation regarding movement and movement through and in and because of cooperation. Here we'll also see through active listening, here's where we become activated. Like having those light bulb moments when people are talking to you, or you're talking to other people, and you just have those, those like that ding kind of moment. Here's where it happens with the nakshatra Shravana here, guys. Also here, guys, we're cultivating higher sensory awareness. Here's where also the art of cooperation is born. We're able to tune in and see the interconnectedness of all things here. Here's where we cultivate and appreciate the Sorry, let me say that one more time, guys. Here's where we cultivate and appreciate the surreal silence behind all of creation. And all of this is going to aid us in understanding one's true nature, to realize, to discard, and to embrace our true, real reality. And this really helps us, guys, when we go through situations and when we go through, problems or just, things that the shit that happens to us. Here, guys, using all of this and learning this from and adopting all of this from the Shravana Nakshatra, guys, here we're able to objectively assess our own problems and situations by putting our own baggage aside, and as to understand the truths and factors of such problems and the roots of our issues. So, guys, here the heavens above are providing us with seeking which heavens impart on the earth, and the earth below here, it grants us an opportunity to find our path. So all in all, guys, Pluto Retrograde 2019 is teaching us collectively that some people are meant to stay while others are meant to leave. And there's really no difference between the two, except for the way you change after you realize that you have nothing else left to give. And also, guys, how beautiful it is to live in a world where nothing lasts forever. You must learn to fall in love with the love that resides in you. Only then, every moment living will be worth dying for. All right, guys, that completes the Pluto Retrograde 2019, my take on it. And as always, guys, God bless and love and light.